Hey guys, how you doing? Hey you too. How's it going? So I wanted to kind of do this little business series a little bit to let you know like what do you need to have a good business structure, good business foundation so that you can get business funding and business credit without having to use your social security number. It's going to be in your business name only, using only your EIN number, your employer identification number. Now, I was gonna show the employee identification number first, but I forgot you have to do it between certain times and days. And it is Saturday night when I'm making this recording. So you are not able to get an EIN number on a Saturday night. But that's okay. Not to fear at all. I will just show you how to register your business. And so there are different types of entities when creating or forming your business. You have your sole proprietorship, which I highly, 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 highly do not suggest that you get because all of the liability lies on you. You have your partnership. You have a single member LLC or a what do you call it, multi-use or multiple member LLC. And then you can have your LLC be taxed as an S corp. You can have it do have it taxable now or taxable in the future. Usually people will do an S corp taxation once they start making 50,000 to 60,000 or more per year. And that because that's when you want to start probably giving yourself a W-2 instead of just taking an owner's withdrawal. And then there's also a C corp. So depending on what type of formation you're going to do, that's what you're going to put in when you're registering with your state. I do LLC formations. So if you're interested in starting a business and having it structured correctly, just leave a comment below or follow me on Instagram, Tanya Gemini 1, hit me on DMs. You can follow me on Facebook and hit me in my messenger. I know some people have Instagram, but not Facebook. Some people have Facebook, but not Instagram. You also catch me on TikTok now under Tanya Gemini. I'm Tanya Gemini on all platforms, but you know, somebody had my Tanya Gemini on Instagram, so I had to do a Tanya Gemini 1. So make sure you put that 1 in there. So y'all know if y'all catch my lives, because usually I try to go live once a week. You know, I used to do my Money Mondays. People have been asking me to start those back again, so I may start those back again. And also I want to start having some guests on there to talk about their side hustles, because you guys know that I've been talking more about work from home jobs and side hustles. People have been asking me to make some YouTube videos about that to share some of the side hustles and things like that on there. So I'm going to start doing that as well. But I'm going to start doing that and try to go live on YouTube as well. Try to have 3 cameras going so I can do Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. So that's what prompted me to do this kind of series a little bit, just taking you through the business structure, the business setup. What do you need to start a business to have it structured correctly so you can get business funding and business credit without having to use your social security number? You can get business funding and business credit with your business name and employer identification number only, your EIN. So let's talk about the basics and the foundation of it. First, your business has to be structured correctly, meaning you have to have an LLC, a C Corp, partnership, or something like that. You also want to get your EIN number, as I've already mentioned. You also want to get your DUNS number. So through this series, I'm going to show you all these different things. You want to get your DUNS number. But before you can get all that, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your name is not being used by anybody else. Whether you want to check the state level, and you want to check the federal level, and you also want to check social media. I'm going to do a video about that too, on how to check your name or whatever, and show you where you need to look to see if your name is already in use, whether it's on the state or federal level, or also in these social media streets. You also want to get a business address. You do not want to use your home address. For one, it's a security issue. You don't want anybody just popping up as your address, because that is public information for your business. Businesses are public information. So if you have your home address on that business, guess what? People know your home address. Don't do it. If you don't have a regular brick and mortar or office or whatever, you can get a virtual address. And I'm going to link that information below. So if you want to get a virtual address, there is a couple of companies out there that do virtual addresses. The one I'm going to link below does the address, can do your business phone number and everything like that, which leads me to the next thing. You need to have a business phone number, and you have to have it listed on 411. So I'm going to do a video about that as well. You want to also have a social media presence. You want to have an online presence. You want to be, like I said, listed on 411. You want to get listed on Google Business. You could get listed on Yelp or anything like that. But have a social media presence. You want to have a website or a landing page. If you can't afford a website right now, get a free landing page. And on that landing page, you're going to put your business name, your contact information, and a mission statement on what your business does or how your business helps people, whatever the case may be, and have your contact information on there. Let's see what else you need. That's basically it for the foundation. I should have had a list with me, but I'm actually at a business conference this weekend. Y'all know I'm big on learn to earn. So I'm actually at a business conference this weekend, and it's been a long day, but I wanted to kind of start to process these videos and get things done. So I have a little quiet time. So I'm just trying to, get started with doing this so I can present it to you guys. So right now, this video is going to be about registering with your state. Now, I am registered in the state of Maryland, so I'm going to show you the Maryland state registration. The fees are different for different states. But everything is basically the same exact way with each state. I also have foreign businesses in North Carolina for other people. I am registered as a foreign entity in North Carolina because I moved from Maryland to North Carolina, which means if I move, my business moved with me. But instead of dissolving, I guess technically I wouldn't have to dissolve it, but instead of amending everything and finding me a new virtual address for where I'm at in North Carolina, I just left everything the same, and I have a mail service with my virtual address company or manager, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call them. They send my mail once a month, and I pay a little extra for that service. I think it's a $10 extra fee for that service, but I felt like it would be easier to do that instead of having to change everything on everything, because I've been building business credit and building my net 30s and all my business accounts that I have for a little over 3 years. And I don't want to have to change all that or remember to change the address on this, and this. It's just, I didn't want that headache, at least not right now. Maybe in the future I will change it, but as of right now, I don't want to. I just did a foreign entity in North Carolina. And I'm going to get a sales and use tax or reseller's license for both states as well. But that's going to be on a different video. So right now, I just want to show you guys how to register your business with the states. I'm going to share my screen real quick. I mean, this. I'm going to share my screen and pull up Maryland State. Let me pull this down. You don't need to see me up at the top. And pull that down to the bottom. And you can Google, let me pull this a little bit closer. Oh yeah, that's why y'all see it looking like a hotel in the background. I forgot to tell y'all that I'm actually on a business trip, so I'm sitting at the desk in my room. But you can Google whatever your state is. So state of Maryland, oops. Or what you can do is, I know it's on the official Maryland website, but if you're not sure, you can also do, what could you say? How to register a business. Look, NC came up because that's the last thing I searched for when I was helping someone, when I created a business for someone, an LLC for someone, how to register a business in Maryland. And see the same things here comes up. So register your business online, maryland.gov. And let me make this bigger for you guys. So Maryland has a Business Express. I'm not sure if any other state does it. North Carolina doesn't have an Express. At least I don't remember seeing one on theirs. Express just means you can expedite it, which means you're going to pay more. So they have all this information. So if you already have a business formed in Maryland, you actually, when you formed the business, you would have created a login, which is your username and password. And you can log in anytime to see your standing, to see any information associated with it, to do your annual renewal, because for most states, you have to do an annual renewal. And that's just an annual fee for keeping your company in good standing with the state. So here are the different things that they have for you to click on. So you can do a search. You can order business documents or certificates of status. So this is where you can get a certificate of status. If anybody asks you for a certificate of status, like the bank, if you're going for a business loan at the bank, they may ask you for a certificate of status, and that just means a certificate showing that your business is in good status. That's basically it. And this is where you register. You can register a new business, trade name, or tax account. This is where you can manage your business. I remember when I was saying I could have changed my address if I wanted to. That would come under managing, where I can amend my address to a new address. And this is where I was talking about doing your annual reporting. And this is just some FAQs. So let's walk through the steps of registering. It probably won't let me walk through all the steps because I will have to put in fake information. But I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So you still have your FAQs, your annual reporting information. So, gosh, I have to create an account before I can do anything. Let me just create a fake account real quick. So you enter your account holder's name and information, their contact information. Let me, I shouldn't have to finish this, but let me just try it out one time. Let's see. Sure. Oops. I don't know why I chose her name. Let's see. You don't need to put a secondary phone in there. You have to, I wonder if they're gonna send something to my email. Let's see. Sharon Stone at yahoo.com. Also, let me tell y'all right here. As a business, you want to have a real business email address. You don't want to use Yahoo, Gmail, AOL, or anything like that. You want it to be like whatever your business name, you would say admin@businessname.com or info@businessname.com or whatever you want to use. But it will be your business name. And you can get that from GoDaddy. You can actually, I believe Google Business has started giving real business email addresses. So you can do info@yourbusiness.com. So make sure you look into that because that's what you want to do. Sharon Stone at Yahoo. Oops. You're going to put your country, put your address, Nowhere Street. Let's see. I'm in Maryland, so this will be like Randallstown, Maryland 21311, I think. I'm just putting something in there to fill it in, guys. I got to come up with the usernames. I'm going to say Sharon Stone. Password is going to be, oops, Sharon Stone 1. Additional questions. Which type of Maryland Business Express user best describes you? So you are the business owner. This says check this box if you want to receive occasional emails from SDAT relating to your interests. I do not. So I will not check that box. And I'm going to create the account. I'm not going to save. Password must not contain use. Ah, man. I thought I could get away with that. Okay, so now I got to come up with a different name. We're just going to use a generic name. What is a generic name? I should be able to say anything. Let me think of something I can remember in case they ask down the road. What movie was Sharon Stone in? Let's just say Catwoman. I don't know why I picked Catwoman, but we're gonna go with that. Catwoman. We're gonna go with the good old Catwoman that she was in. I don't know why that particular one came to mind. Okay, I don't know why that particular one came in mind, but it was just the first thing that popped in my mind that Sharon Stone was in. Okay, so it looks like it is letting us create it. So next step, it has all my information filled in. You're gonna make sure this is correct. Do you want to receive occasional emails? No. Make sure we select no. So if this looks good, you're gonna click on my account. And it has created you an account. So now we're gonna get started with filing. So we're gonna start a new filing, a new business filing. But you see how they have the other things where you can manage the existing business, you can file your annual report, you can end, cancel, or revive your business. Non-Maryland business is probably maybe about creating a foreign entity in Maryland. Yeah, so it's non-Maryland business. Okay, so this would say file foreign LLC, file foreign corporation. This is what I'm talking about that I did, file certificate of cancellation of a foreign, if you want to cancel your foreign LLC. So yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, about how I have a foreign LLC in the state of North Carolina. Come on, y'all, why y'all way up there? Okay, so we're gonna new business, register a business. So let's get started with registering this business. So you see all the different entities and everything that I was speaking of before, the business types. So you have your sole proprietorship, you have a general partnership, you have a limited liability company. We're not going to worry about these because, but this is, oh, that's right. You can do a religious corporation, which is not the same as doing a nonprofit. So don't get that confused with it. But you have the Maryland Stock Corporation, which is the S Corp. So yeah, so we're going to do the limited liability company. It's telling you about the fees and everything. Let's see if it shows the price of the fee because I forgot how much Maryland is. I think Maryland's like $130. Fees range based on the state that you're in. I think somebody told me that California was like $600. Like, wow. It was either 600 or 800. I was like, wow. So it's asking you about forms that you're going to use. It's just asking you if you're going to upload your own forms or complete the online forms. We're going to use the online forms. So let me click save and continue. You know, I might as well get away. Oh, well, I can't say that. I might get in trouble. Okay, so now here's the part where we create a business name. So let me think of something that is like, I wonder what somebody has Sharon Stone. I'm about to find out. I'm just gonna do Sharon Stone. Capital. No suffix needed. So I'm gonna search the name. Oh, I guess I do need the suffix. Oh, because it's the LLC. Yeah. Y'all forgive me, like I said. It is the end of the night. I'm gonna search for the name to see if anything pops up. If you put, oh, I'm still talking about it. Oh, no. For filing your annual report, we're not gonna worry about it. I've already filed my annual report. All right, address for the principal physical office location in Maryland. As you can see, you cannot use a P.O. box or a drop box. So when I say you need to get an address other than your home address, you can't use a P.O. box. That's why we say you have to get a virtual address if you don't have a regular brick and mortar or an actual office. And I know and understand that you may have an office inside your home, and technically you can have a home-based business in your home, and technically you can use your address if you want to. But I'm telling you, for safety precautions, because people are crazy these days, why give access to strangers of your address? Like, why? So again, we're going to, oh shoot, I don't even remember what address I used. Was it 455? I don't know. Oh shoot. I hate when that thing does that. We're just gonna say Sharon Street. I don't know, because I cannot remember. So if you had a suite number, if you had a virtual address or office or anything like that had a suite number, you'll put your suite number here and address too. And again, we're going to do Randallstown. Now that I'm not making this city up, it's actually a city in Maryland. So I'm gonna let you change because this is for the state of Maryland. And this is Baltimore County. Zip code 21131, I think. So next you'll have your contact information. which is your email address and your phone number. Let's see if I can go to the next page without putting anything in there. So here is what I was referring to, a business license or tax use license or anything like that. And this is not where you get your reseller's license or whatever. But if you need to get a business license, you want to make sure that you check that box, because it depends on what you're selling. If you're selling a service, 9 times out of 10, you probably don't need a business license, but you still want to ask. But if you're selling products or anything like that, you may need a business license. I mean, you may need a business license even for service as well. It just depends on your business. So you want to check and see if you need a business license. For this particular company, we are going to say, no, I do not need a business license. Oh, man. It is going to ask me for the email address. Okay, so we're going to do Sharon Stone again. Sharon Stone at yahoo.com. Phone number, I don't know what we put before. We're going to continue. Maybe if I close this pop-up, it won't pop up no more. Now your register agent, your resident agent. So even though you see this line right here where it says a business cannot be appointed as its own resident agent, it says the business. But you as an individual person, get what I'm saying? You as an individual person can. So you will list yourself, and this is where some people may want to put their tax accountant here, or their the person that's actually forming their LLC for them. But I say, why not be your own resident agent? Because just imagine this. What if somebody is one of those here right now, fly by night type of companies, and so 5 years down the road, you may move and want to amend your state information or whatever, and you may not know all your information, so you have to reach out to your resident agent. What if they're not in service anymore? Or this is the biggie. What if the state of Maryland decides to send out communication via mail about your business, about any late fees or penalties or whatever the case may be, while they need to communicate with you? They are going to send that to your resident agent. If your resident agent is no longer in business, where do you think that is going? Help me now, somebody. You don't know. So you can make yourself as your own resident agent. I know some people will say you shouldn't make yourself as your own resident agent. Why not? Why not? Because you know you're not going anywhere. That other company may have closed its doors. You don't know. And so we're going to say the resident agent is an individual. And you're going to put in your name. Just for this purpose, we're still going to use Sharon Stone, even though Sharon Stone is the name of the company, and it says you cannot use your business name. You know what? Let me just change it since I use Sharon Stone name as the name of the company. Okay. So let's say, I should have named it something else. Let's say one of Sharon Stone's kids are grown. They're going to always be in touch with their kids. Make them your resident agent. But in this case, I'm just not using the name Sharon Stone because I named the company Sharon Stone. But in your case, if you were Shawshank Enterprises and your name is Sharon Stone, you would put your name here, you'll put Sharon Stone. So I'm going to use I'm going to do Sydney Stone. And we're going to, oops, I'm going to do 404, 800. Email, we'll put up there, Sydney at Yahoo. I can't type that, y'all. Yahoo.com. Sydney. I don't know why I didn't copy and paste this, y'all. I told you I'm tired. Contact address for resident agent. I mean, for a PO box or drop box. I mean, they don't have this worded right. It should be saying, it should say contact address for resident agent. Oh shoot, I'm tripping. I see where it says is not acceptable. Again, a PO box or drop box is not accessible, applicable. What did I say? Acceptable. I said accessible, applicable, and it's acceptable. Okay, the address we're going to say what did I say? 455. I'm going to say Main Street. She stays on Main Street. There's no second address. We're going to still say Randallstown. 21131. All right, so I'm going to add contact to my contacts. And the reason why you want to do this, because down the road, sometimes you want to, and you're going to find this on the, I think when you're registering with the DUNS number, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. But this will make it a whole lot easier for when they start to ask you questions about the same contact. It'll already be up there for you. So we're going to save and continue. Got the contact information put in there. Now you have the alternate contact. We're not gonna put alternate contact. I don't think you have to. Let me see. Okay, so you didn't have to. So it's going to take you through all this information. So you see all this information is in here. It shows you to make sure you verify everything. Click on proceed to certification. Now your authorized persons. I hereby sign these articles and acknowledge the same to be my act. So this is going to be you, Sharon Stone. No, what did I say? Which one is Sydney's? No. Sydney, yeah, it's Sydney Stone. Okay. Resident agent, Sydney Stone. I declare under penalty of perjury and as authorized authority that this filing has been examined by me and is, to the best of my knowledge and belief, true, correct, and complete. So again, you have the authorized person. I should be able to hover this. Okay, here we go. An authorized person is the person designated by the members of an LLC or the LLC formation document for operating agreement to sign or file a document for the LLC with SDAT or to act as an agent of the LLC. The authorized person may be a member but does not have to be. Get it? You understand that? The authorized person may be a member but does not have to be. So what that means is I can have my mama sign off as an authorized person, but she's not a part of my company. She's not a part of my LLC. You see what I'm saying? The authorized person may be a member, but does not have to be. Many times the authorized person is the attorney or other person who prepared the articles of organization. But again, we're going to put ourselves, because it says the authorized person may be a member. You're the member. So you're going to put your name, Sydney Stone. All right, so by clicking this box, I certify that I am the resident agent whose name appears above and that I have duly executed this document. Check this box. So we're going to say your name is Sydney Stone. Put in the phone number. Put in the email. What did I say? Sydney Stone at, yeah. Child, what? It'd be funny if there is really a Sydney Stone at yahoo.com out there somewhere. That would be crazy. She would be like, what in the world is going on with all these emails? I didn't start a business. We're going to put the address again. Main Street, Randallstown, 2131. Check box if you wish to receive a certified copy of your document for additional fee from Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation. The certified copy will be a PDF document emailed to you for you to print. Please note that certified copies may not be available for up to 5 to 7 business days after filing is approved. So I hope y'all are understanding that what that means is that you can get a copy of the documents. Wait a minute, let me go back. Chat box if you wish to receive, oh, a certified copy. You don't have to pay a fee to get the certified copy. You don't have to, because you're going to get the copy yourself. You're going to be able to download this information. You're going to be able to have it sent to you. It's just that it takes longer. If this is something you have done in preparation to get started in business, you don't need this because you're going to get it anyway. So we're going to certify and proceed. All right, here are other filing options. You can register your tax accounts. And you can deal with the comptroller of the state of Maryland. If you're not sure if you need to register a tax account or not, you can click on here and it will explain to you what that means. So click proceed to payment. Okay, so Articles of Organization is just $100. And then the expedited, because for some reason, Maryland makes you expedited. There is no regular processing. You either have to expedite it or you have to rush it. Let's see how much rush it is. Ooh, ooh. Hope you never have to rush this. All right, so total is going to be $150. If you want to see what the articles of organization is, you can view the PDF. So let's take a view of it. And sometimes you'll hear people say articles of corporation or articles of organization. Articles of organization is for LLC. Articles of corporation is for a corporation. There is a difference. So this is your basic articles of organization. The reason why they have this on here, they have the watermark on there because you ain't paid yet. They won't stay money. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like. But this is what you'll receive. So next, all you have to do is pay for it. $150. Now you see how easy and simple that was. Let me stop sharing. I should be able to just close out of this and it won't do anything. Let me back it up. Back up. If I close it, it should be okay. So let me close and stop sharing my screen. Okay, guys, so you see how easy that was? It is so easy to create a business. It was only $150. You spend that, what? Buying, getting lunch, going to the vending machine and stuff like that. Or get a part-time job, work from home job, or a side hustle your way into a real legitimate business. Take that $150 and create a business. See how easy and simple that was? It's easy to do, but if you don't want to do it, I can certainly help you. I can help you create your LLC. I'll do all the checking on the names. I have had to go back to some clients and say, hey, this name is in use. Sorry. Let's try and come up with another name. But y'all get that business. I'm going to have my links below for my information. I can help you set up your business. I can help you structure your business. I can help you get business credit and business funding. I can help you find a work from home job or a side hustle so you can stack your money to start your business. I have all my links below, guys. Comment with any questions that you have, and I'm going to be doing a video on the EIN number, a video on the DUNS number, a video on getting your business address and business phone number, and all that type of thing. I'm also going to create an ebook that could help you guys out and show you and lay out for you step by step on how to structure your business correctly so that you can go out here and get this business funding and business credit. You can get it in only your business name and your EIN number. You do not have to use your social security number. But I believe in fixing your personal credit at the same time that you're building your business credit, because you can then leverage your personal credit to get more business funding and business credit. Now, it's not going to show up on your personal account. However, they will look at your personal credit as a personal guarantee. You will get hit with a hard inquiry. Now, there are some places, some banks that will do a soft pull for you. But on average, they will pull your credit and it will be a hard inquiry. So make sure you plan that out. Have a plan or strategy for how you're going to apply for a lot of business credit all at the same time, but it won't hit your inquiries as bad. Like, you know, with American Express, they can use your one inquiry for their different products. So you want to ask around to the banks that you have. Oh, I forgot, you need a business bank account. I forgot about that. I knew it was going to be something I forget. But you want to check with different banks and everything and see first what type of business products do they have. And then you want to ask them, well, how many of your business products can I get with you only pulling my credit one time? Because let me tell you something, what I don't like, and I don't think is true, so I'm going to call them back. But I called Navy Federal about increasing the 3 cars that I have. And I asked them, would I have to take 3 hits on my credit? They said yes. I don't know how true that is for an increase. All I'm getting is an increase. I'm not applying for a new card. I'm asking them for an increase on all 3 of my cards. And the person told me that I would have to get hit 3 times. So I'm gonna check on that to be sure, because heard several people say that they can do it under one inquiry. So I will double check on that and get back with y'all later. But hopefully y'all stay tuned for my series. Like I said, click, I have the links down below to different things that I'm talking about or whatever you may need to get. Follow me on Instagram, Tanya Gemini 1. Follow me on Facebook and TikTok, Tanya Gemini. I hope y'all have a great day and thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time.